Culture and traditions, the belief or opinion that passes through the child from its parents. Filipinos like to follow traditions and beliefs in superstition that was handed in every generations. Philippines culture are combinations of traditions, of influences of the native people and the culture that have once colonized the Philippines. The Spaniards under the rule of Mexican that lasted for 333 years has a great contribution in the Philippines culture. Some of the Philippines' national language, which is Tagalog, was derived from the Spanish languages. Almost all of the traditional celebrations are combinations of Christian and other local ceremonies. Example, every year each town celebrates its town fiesta in honor of its patron saint. Usually a fiesta has an ethnic dance competition and in same towns they do have cockfighting. In other countries, the Spaniards has also colonized were practicing these traditions also. In southern part, they also celebrates their own traditions. Before the first colonizer derived from the Philippines, the merchants from India, Malaysia, Indonesia, China. And Japan has already have a big contribution in Philippines culture. Hinduism and Buddhism has also have an influence in the belief in early Filipinos before the Spaniards arrived and the Muslim merchants. We Filipinos are not perfect, but despite their imperfections, we have a lot of traits that make us admirable to other nations. What makes Filipinos are great people? What kind of great people make the Philippines the great country? Hospitality is one of the most popular traits of Filipinos. We are usually friendly and welcoming to our guests. Adaptability. Despite of all the calamities that struck our country, like the earthquake and Super Typhoon Yolanda that devastated the central part of Visayas in 2013, Filipinos are persistent enough to get back on their feet even without the solid help from the government. Resourcefulness and creativity. Filipinos are known for ingenuity. We are creative in many ways, whether it's in art, music, science, technology, and business. We are also good in recycling trash and turn them into ingenious products. Faithfulness. The Filipinos are one of the most faithful people in the world. Whatever our religion is, we remain faithful and we don't lose hope for a better tomorrow. unity, and bayanihan spirit. We are in close relationship with our neighbors in barangays and most subdivisions. The people in the neighborhood know each other, talk each other, help other, and protect each other. Thriftiness. There may be Filipinos who are living beyond their means, but on the brighter side, there are also many Filipinos who are frugal. We shop wisely to save our money for future important uses. Politeness. Filipinos are courteous people. The children and young Filipinos will always use the words po and opo to show respect to someone who's older or who's in the higher position than them. Family-oriented. Filipinos are willing to make a big sacrifices just to make sure that their loved ones will have a good life. Our parents will do anything just to give us a brighter future. Bravery. There's a hero's blood running in our veins. We have the most fearless heroes who only think of defending our homeland. Sense of humor. The Philippines is a country of smiles. Nothing can take away the humor and jolliness of many Filipinos, not even Super Typhoon Yolanda, the strongest recorded typhoon that made of landfall. Despite of the tragedy, Yolanda survivors can still be seen smiling, positive and hopeful to rebuild their lives even better. Discretion and dignity. Perhaps many of our politicians don't have a delicadeza, but our people, especially the Filipinos, still observe delicadeza. Gratefulness. Aside from being hospitable, Filipinos are also thankful we don't forget anyone who helped us, whether he or she is a Filipinos or not. Honesty and commitment. Perhaps palabride honor is not evident among our politicians, but it's still evident among the common Filipinos. Helpfulness. Finally, even if the Philippines are not a big and rich country, we still grant aid to other countries in need. We also send our brave soldiers to protect other nations from trade and to preserve world peace.